Bibia Boko.
Tinamente onka.
And the pressure, I seen when you are brabroso. It's a tiny question. I'm ending como ye.
Yes, two. You need a thing for two. And the Siko the Nanado.
I see, I'm very excited, overly.
Excited, yes, because Yabua Ama and near my candidate be a Bian Tiasian, and so see a very easy am I. And we are excited.
Etibe as church of Obedi Chino, Ujidi say, way bet me aye Susudia, Echrepe face a cool job for the NDC 2024.
Partly yes, partly no, but largely my inquiry as a political party, our chances are very clear. It increases participation, it energizes the ground for us, and it further exposes government's weaknesses in terms of a Niamana, Yakaka, say, Abanwe, and it makes our conversation very easy. One of the things that government is doing, which is very bad for our democracy, is trying to compromise state institutions. In the by-election, you have the advantage when a state institutions work well, like the Electoral Commission, and we can compare when they don't do well. We have also seen when the police service is allowed to work well. Then we have also seen how the executive has vindicated the fear of the masses. The sitting president is doing everything possible to compromise the judiciary. And for that reason, Ghana for and trust the judiciary. The president has demonstrated that visibly, and we now know that Nana Akufo-Addo, our president, is doing everything possible to destroy state institutions. It has also demonstrated the fact that
for you,
Papa.
Now what dia baye chiache? What di nyoma chiache? Na ye dia na okeka nsema kesi akizezi.
And I said, sir, Omampeni sabim previasa. Ya ye mampeni. Sansu ye mrashebejani. Etimi kujina political platform. By-election platform. No timikase. Competitor sabi your name a party. Ejinano. Obetimi ako jail. You know, such a comment is enough to get the president to resign.
Wadaroma obetumi ni obeko. Senso ni dem kakra wana.
The president shouldn't have made that comment at all. The president can tell the people of Asenot and Nyama Waye. It is because Omampeni ko Asenot with an empty book. No nini obeka, onishi obeka. Because Asenot no, Oma Obanya otizo, and ka oko by election. Oye bibi e the green book. Udra what book na what church and Nyama Waye. His Excellency went to Asenot with an empty book. Afina machines, and they are trying to explain why the machines are working in a rainy season. Who does construction in a rainy season? So the president didn't have to go there at all, knowing that the issue in court, I'm discussed as a matter of privilege in law. No, sometimes you get to make prejudicial comments. How more say Omampeni, the head of the executive, are there already suspicion in the market? Niste Abanya or Tisuno through the Attorney General is doing everything possible to compromise the judiciary. So when these suspicions are in existence, you don't go and make such comments.
A suspicion created by maybe a group of people with a specific interest. And then I say, you feed on that suspicion.
No. Many Ghanaians believe that they don't get justice from the courts. Many Ghanaians believe that this president has compromised many state institutions and continue to pursue that agenda that will destroy our democracy. Many Ghanaians feel that President Akufo-Addo is, packing the courts with his loyalists so that they can do the bidding of his political party. And to unye MPP ni unye obi asabi uye na nado chocho mucho na oni obi wasem na okokotra. You are not likely to get justice. The evidence is that we are talking about today. Jaja otna opuniki isusuno. Oma transfer without any cost.
Is it part of is it a part of the process of the judiciary?
You see, Kamara, what is legal is not always expedient. So the judiciary must carry the people along.
The
power of governance resides in the people. They gave it to government. And you must carry the people along. The judiciary does not exist as an island. So, whatever the judiciary does, in the midst of the public perception, Reverend Opunip Frimpong, in his sermon on the day of Matthias, there's a public perception that judges need to give bribe. There's a public perception that the judges are compromised. So when you have these crisis, the judiciary is minded to carry the public along and get public confidence in the work that they do.
So, Mustafa, what has really changed? Because over time, the issue about perception about our judiciary and NASEM, what has really changed this time round? Said the young caucus just a matter of speculation and as a DBA and a buying to opposition Nasa and the Casa or Barberman and the Casa about state institutions and the judiciary. Why do we still continue to say the compromises on the part of your judge for through whatever means, is just unprecedented? Why are we saying that?
Media as OEM Foba participating in politics. One of the best things we can ever do to save our democracy, beyond bad leadership, bad governance, beyond what we have seen as pervasive corruption in the government of the Nana-led regime, the only thing we can do for this country is to save the attempt to compromise the state institution, like the police, the judiciary, the electoral commission, all of these institutions. NIA, we should not politicize these institutions. Ena, Omanpenyi aye niyama bebre, why Omanpenyi just demonstrations cry. He doesn't listen to demonstrations. Oh, Kasamponia untie because he feels that he has executive power. But at the end of the day, Ghana is Ghana. Ghana must not die for politics. The president must be able to carry the nation along. Nanadu met a united Ghana. He must not divide Ghana. He must be the president in the midst of national crisis, global crisis, COVID-19 and Ukraine say affect the economy. In the midst of this crisis, he does not leave the ordinary Ghanaian behind. In the midst of wama akom at the Ghana for abino enyisika Ghana for, but we see every day tax and kopotria uko habos isia uko fan niama ba kwa na untimin trade duty. The effect is that businesses are collapsing. Businessmen are now $10 million. It's here they cannot, because the government policies are bad. So we expect a president to carry people along. Nanadu does not care about what people feel. That is my concern.
I see. If you've just joined, Deputy General Secretary for the opposition NDC, Yera Mustafa Foyo Bangdi, and I'm Nene Chuchin Komono. Femwasuma minute minu, ana Sima Edununsia, 2 minutes 26 seconds. Netie or him point komwe, na he say, Ibeti media ananti edi abobra. Ama yina asumdweri entoma pa ye pefra no yetim de djuma enti femwaso sabra me de amawi
no Supreme Court yes na bato abeto e benye de bentwam ya mubi no kre ni mbian kasa de same o Supreme Court kasa gina ye no kame me collect kame ko right na nenti agame ko no one share no ne bedi sa asem ya wo ntimi nkoka bi na mo mesra and the Attorney General of Ghana emra man kwame say ade bi ekoso na ohwe Ghana fo anije nim a otimi ye de otwa so na no ase no be se papa no batwa na konyanum so onyam bibi o no ba koto foforo batoma na na sabandro amano bantu amano anya overwhelming majority no nya 57.56 oya bibi ketwa wa batum as a matter of urgency I'm appealing to the president of the Attorney General President of the Republic if he has any role to play that trial should be aborted. The Attorney General should, as a matter of urgency, file a nolle prosequi to end that particular decision. Sir, make a way because that was what ma ye did the Ghana for attempt. Ye did the Asenov for attempt. No credit, Samari engineer, Mingu Sabi. Mfaswobia and the Bebra Ghana said down for no. You be kwa prosecute no na sa odi ni gina court a na batu amani MP aduma na obera na kwakwo ankoyo amaya nshamra papa amasa bi Ghana for enye adwuma amampuntu akwa na obetima blame no it's on this day na me catch say Samre you are president you know I love you this matter cannot go on Attorney General Odame, but yeah, the share, not the share. Shall woman Coco Transem, if you are near calling him as Ghana.
So, Mustafa, that's one of our revered paramount chiefs.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm a free bar. Enti, mi bumi hine na wachena dwene on this matter. Again, as a party, NDC. Moka fasa and commodia to jail.
Correct. A same way and run a by say party and Sedan Sase and we hosa, but let me state it very clear. Because of Serbia MPP in the government a handle Gyakye Quayson assembly. Abaye said they were pursuing a politically expedient footstep rather than trying to pursue a cause of justice. But one of the revered wisdoms in this matter, Dormaahene'S Plead. So, constitutionalism won in the Supreme Court. So we read it, Pisa, Matiamedo, Etroya. Now democracy and the rule of law have won over constitutionalism. Because court wakasa, the will of the Ghanaians have prevailed. Cobra, Ghanaians care less about who is holding a diplomatic passport. Go and check
Asempa FM.
Omanpenyi manyina, they hold diplomatic passports. The dual citizenship. Although at the time, we're talking about bread and butter. You can't come at the Ghana for you can't some hospital issues, infrastructure issues, development issues, businesses are air say, taxes are air cost, electricity bill air cost, water bill are air cost. No. Kenyans don't care about who is holding dual citizenship. The president and his government acknowledges that COVID and they are not doing well. So there's a problem to be fixed. Government should be busy fixing that problem. The numerous scandals involving millions of dollars that have occurred in this government, the Attorney General should be busy prosecuting those matters. What is the benefit in putting a man, Sebiu, Okuta, dual citizenship into jail? How would that benefit the Ghanaian when we have a global crisis that have affected Ghana? If we are supposed to go by what government is preaching. So one of the best advices I will be betting me Abaiwe there, the revered outspoken chief Dormaahene'S. Because Nkosiaga, what they will do is to waste time. Yeah, in the NDC, they would want government to continue so that it will benefit us. Abai will continue to disgrace itself in this matter. So I believe that in the interest of national development, in the interest of government's own capricious steps I want to take here, they should not waste Ghanaians' time again on this matter. It's settled. We have a whole president going to stand on a podium. Kennedy Japan was there. Baumia Ekosan Sumu, President Awashe official shoe, Washe Fugua, Afe Ojogo. Ura Alan Chimante Ekoho. The whole government machinery Ekoho. Omukoye programs and projects. A same for Nisa Yempe. Yedi Shiani Epeno. Oma Kofa will be a woman's wedi or a philanthropist or nebeti me a winner Kungano. Kwabra, a same for Yenimuno. Yempeno. Yedi Shiana Yepeno. What else can you do?
But what has they are saying not for Asemomoka true Abatu Omato got to do with the loss of this land? What has that got to do with it?
Come again.
I'm saying that I say not for about to Amukotu, you know. What has that got to do with the loss of the land?
The loss of the land.
Yeah. Baby, Gyakye Quayson abegina no. Enya send no for the nabegina ho. Enya MPP for the nabegina ho. Unyin tum say e Ghana ye hihye yi nyina ye nsa hwase and the nabedu sam pension.
Amba. Ne wom ne say answer na Gyakye Quayson be abegina ho. Of filing the documents at my electoral commission. Eba electoral commission ehwe mu nyina. Answer na woman na kwan so won kokugina. Ene yewie. Kennedy Japan ko gina obedwam ko ka say obeyi no efi ho so obeye MP kra ono Kennedy be make sure say yeyi no efi ho. So and the politics ampara. And now say numbers now what parliament abaye pepepentino. Abino is doing everything possible to reduce his numbers. No?
Is that the belief of the NDC, or that is what you think is the reality?
That is the reality, and that is what Ghanaians know.
That is the belief of the NDC, according to Mustafa for you, Bande.
Of course, because of the way government has conducted itself.
So, but that cannot be the reality, but you are making those inferences.
That is why the Ghanaian people voted against government's direction. The will of the people have prevailed. It is no longer about NDC. MPP force their almost seats. Omo increasing number no at about overwhelmingly for the man that you call the criminal. I think for no say they don't agree with government's position. They think that government is persecuting the man. They feel that government is perpetrating injustice against an ordinary citizen whose desire is to serve its people. They feel that government has placed this persecution against development. At the time that Ghanaians are crying, there is no food. Government is saying that we should join the fight to persecute an individual. The people of Asin North State, we have rejected that invitation. Asin North for say Omanpenyi, you should not have come to a political platform to discuss matters in courts. They are contemptuous and they are prejudicial. We have rejected you. However, you think that this one way about laws of the land? It has everything to do with governance. The people, omuye kuyafo, omukoko nyejuma. Moi saying so, moi ya galamze ama praso river no. Kwa uko kwa nka obeso. Praso river no, aye corner daho. MP for the first time, MPP have lost in Prague because they are living testimony of the destruction of this government.
So, yencha Gyakye Quayson dienim na yentu ahwan de so.
Government should be busy solving the problem of Ghanaians. Government should put food on the table of the people. That is why they brought His Excellency Nanado. Onu no say, yetisika so accommodate sikado wa hen. Kwabra, electricity is going high, the bills.
But my former president and your party flag bearer once upon a time said, say, every associated with realistic prices in terms of our utilities. So this is not a big deal. That's the danger. That's the danger. That's the danger with the kind of politics that we always attempt to do. We all lack that principle. In opposition today,
the conversation must change at a certain point.
Unfortunately, it must.
When Ghanaians pay realistically, we must curb corruption. You have seen the Auditor General's report on how government have used COVID funds. You have seen the Auditor General's report on how much Ghana is losing to wastage. Unaccountable monies and for AD. NC. The Attorney General should be dealing with these things. So whilst we pay realistic prices and Ghanaians are not complaining, whilst we are hungry and we are not complaining, government should not be in the business of disservice by allowing corruption. That is what this government have done. So the buck stops at the president. So he must take responsibility of the pervasive corruption in his government, as against realistic service payment that people pay. Ghana card. The Ghana card becomes a medium of transactions when it comes to identification. You have to pay to get a Ghana card.
That's for the premium service. May put it together, sir.
What is premium when Ghanaians are looking for the card and they cannot get?
Mustafa, that's for whether fortunate or unfortunately, that's for the premium service. But ordinarily, say walk to the offices of NIA. That's a different story. So who say bank. Now say open a prestige bank na. You tell near my coffee, near my cook, near my cake. Now who say beko accounts mu. Eti the prestige aspect of it and you make up na santimako NIA wa dabraka and asimako NIA wo you can say shiashi honum na. There's nothing like CK changing hands. Maybe you want to raise the issue about shortage. Ebema se oko sa NI offices no ordinarily untimi nya kwanya enya okrata na se oka. That's different. That one is true. But opedia no one yeah.
You are raising conversation over a year ago.
Ebro mekrama kebi ebro.
Se Ghana for Ghana card womunya. Emrano ama kwan say ena yebema be mass registration subsequently no officer okoya say utuaka na wo be kaya time aye mass registration na covid wo ho na eni ho.
Okay, so what's that angle about? And also raise a lot of critical.
So these are the things
I love it.
Ghanaians are worried. So government should not be in the business of persecuting people.
Okay, so I love it, but from that aspect of persecution, no, Anna, General member, Gary Nimakwe omrenim for Manakwaba na Emana lawyer Gary Nimako afternoon apom ti say Onyame adom bibia aye kama. Well, lawyer, Wadaroma say yepe chirimu kakana ya sa hwese Ghana ye ho be hare na ye tuma pa ye pese ye fefra no yetima fefra mene e deputy medasi pa Emedasi pa
sometime you want to be on chain the course of touch line.
Medasi pi. Thank you so much. Medasi pi. Mene Deputy General Secretary for the NDC era Mohammed Foyo Gbande and Etwitwin komo. Komo no fi asen be pie wo Ohimpon Dormaahene'S ne nkoma wakodi. It comes in the form of appeal. Ano no sa kire na adwo se senka okanipa ebetu sa na mo we hu pa dia kondo bejiri sa asem de nyame anim ni enyas mesesi idi ekirkra. It's of no relevance. Ugbon tofa yera James Gyakye Quayson asem no is of no relevance. Yera Gbande so dia betum se enya de hia ni ofisa asem for kra kasa asem not for akasa. Abano were a lot of issues are egunuso on concentrating on that. The Attorney General and Minister for Justice, a lot of corruptible cases egunuso on concentrating on that. My question is that do we have a way legally to end this matter? Na era Gyakye Quayson Entwana Semso Entwana because according to the NDC, where they are Payo and NPP for the era Gyakye Quayson Efaso.
I'm sure now let me ask the question, sir. The Criminal Offence Act, and the Constitution, I change it with the elections.
There be a society.
Just overnight, the management, say, your coalition, maybe. No man, no man, the Constitution of Ghana, 1992, no. And Criminal Offence Act, no, as amended, no. That was the Aspani and Fibri, no. With all that, maybe that been I there's something that I also very, very careful about. On my channel, the bedrock of my channel, I am black. For the rule of law. The rule of law, the rule of law. I was saying, who say, discrimination. And you say, will be a man bashut. Treatment of persons differently. And no discrimination. So, Samba, now, some ban, no. A man for penning for name, sorry, a battalion I'm penning for. The Mamma International. And if I could not court away, Manakuya, Mobile Kuya. A banner said, no, be a cassa, one of the 18 to us on the interest of. I don't know, Miguel, one, the church, and ye. Who trust what? The net effect, and they say, a chamberlain will be a coherent side, will be a more. What moral right or justification? I'm between your cook say, oh, they could welcome in a court. Because not president now, secretary to one, they say. And now, no, dear, people require, said the man, national brown and brown. People require the Macocho. Giving different treatment to people of equality, where's now what discrimination or mano, Mamma Brano, and Penessa. Intermediate. The Macan say, a dear na you do political origin no so we enforce one in the yanko tobano ya to the say when you are nothing a waging war and war say a baby do money mo say oh I want you to castle I want you to be account some no crab want to possible to the general slow castle and possible we say no cry na seven na say we fear with the abuse of justice in the country. And you should buy I was saying I was encouraging. But now who give you different treatments to man for na and equity, justice, fairness, democracy, rule of law. It means also be no we to say niya and Macron we tinti we titi also the same treatment for everybody. So what I say, it's very, very, very important. And to me, as soon as another Mahine kind of idea, other Mahine, when you occupy promotion, international when you say I say would be they are very because of the agony because well we are up there. That is I always say man and Yajuma. You need to say I need the right way to go. Again,
that mindset judiciary has been packed in the interest of party or a part of it to serve more interest, you know. What has been the status quo in terms of the inquiry and first way engaging people to get into the judiciary? How is it? Is that possible?
You know, sir, you see, let me tell you, my honey. Anytime you go to be I said, man, I began court. The first thing a lawyer looks at are the facts of the case. The second thing is the law. The third thing is the evidence. How would anybody say you because Gyakye Quayson case they are politically motivated? There's no politics in it. I said, if you need to what about it? One more the complaint of for say, Papa no, or you do a citizen. If you need to what about it? Every for now, no way of prime minister, no complaint say, I said, Papa no, or could do a citizenship. And I'm waiting on you. No matter go to prime minister. I go to prime minister or when here. I don't know, man, about the national elections. No one for now, in national, the buy say, it's actually plenty. Money and from court. Where's the party coming from? I didn't say at the time Papa no Uncle file nomination no October no when the Senate organization and now somebody manufactured document for him. You see, why I some will be some now. Some because the facts are that the gentleman got the legal organization as far back as November before the elections. Meanwhile, at the time of filing, no, then the sun carry. And also a politician, to back court as a court say, I didn't know the go file, you know. Sadiano, and Brahma Quaso by Sadiano, and at the beginning 4 and 45 was a politics. How is it politics? When yesterday, as Marones, so I can say with that court, the three courts, I called to the car, say, you're not telling Marones, we need a fairness, no, we need good ID card at our High Court. You don't go to Supreme Court. I will go far. My friend is a good ID card. Just before the filing of the EC nomination, I called CA and the SACA before the filing there. I know they qualify for the filing. I didn't know a special contention at the political party level. There was a politics. Was there also politics? I said, I come on, yeah, must say a politics. The money. So these are any local quarter or maybe them no. I don't hear any politics. It's when they lose that becomes politics. So what I say, I don't think this thing should be allowed to fester. Now as I say, the balance would go and say nothing. I don't not something called your push. Maybe we go to Supreme Court and a High Court. There are clear qualification guidelines. I am the panic down. So far as our qualification guidelines are one year, now a person of integrity which me call. Of course, no, you mean, yeah, what you man away. Judge, what you judgment, no. Said they test the quality of judgment, no. Law students, a bad access. Lawyers, a bad access. Move young and old, they will assess it. And you must know you got your law right, you got your facts right, evidence right. But to me, I don't get the point. So we say, Anna, you be politically tainted, politically whatever. As a matter of he himself he knew. Say now that time was I doing that no limit to such. The man so maybe let come the gentleman should be allowed to go through the process. Sabi when Ghana Sombrawa. And I said I told him that on time they said no go to prison. On yes I bought a query a follower for defense counsel. A do me also in an or being no. So we never said that's another you do it to one. So it's as simple as that. But he has to go to the process. He must go to the process to the end. He must go to the end. I told you no process why. Maybe all go to the process to the end. Just like any Ghanaian who have gone to the process.
That's what Dormaahene'S suggested said the Attorney General should file nolly prosecute anafi assembling Kodanian to us no that Gyakye the Juma and all those stuff. Even to the point that
I'm going to follow nolly prosecute. Now you can say assembly I can assembly she and assembly. So what should I be? This will be a question in India. Can he get the moral right or justification to go to court to file any paper against the person? Oh, the public says. Say it do say how we there. Oh, yes, selective. Had ye what file? Had the one file? Huh? The select justice in itself is wrong. Because you know, the man deserves to be in court, and the case must continue to the end. No. Whatever the situation is, no. A judge may decide here. A judge may decide here. Judge may decide it. So the fool. A judge may decide here. But the reason there, let's say, you have pressure headed to you got dimensional. You are no one your Juma. On your Juma. If you say, as it starts now, there, for me, who can say, oh, my name go through the process. What do I tell all of us and say? What should be assembly back? Assembly baby more. That's what we are say go and win elections. And that becomes a carte blank. Or it becomes an insurance or security. Say, when you win election there, you can go to the process. That is the president will be setting for us in this country. And that president will be a very dangerous president. Very dangerous president. Say, it's a far away win election there. And then the prosecution must stop. No. I don't agree. I don't agree.
So a bit out of place is a judiciary in the Kokobo be back Dormaahene'S. It's a bit out of place a judiciary no the Kokobo be Dormaahene'S.
So judiciary no we got Dormaahene'S okay. Now we know he was speaking in his capacity as traditional ruler. Not in his capacity as a judge, high court judge. That notwithstanding, the high court judge, you can't take away from him. The high court judge, maybe within their own internal mechanism, no. Office of local reaction now, they can do so.
Now, more minimum brano. Some chance, yes, more Cassatra, minimum branisia. Bunum impact in a day.
The confusion ever.
And no
I don't think it's right.
And no moment Titiana.
Maybe I always said Obia one of you. And say views are like notions. Obia one of you can share your views on any matter of national interest or public interest. But maybe somebody can was somewhere. Michel Brano, some Makasa. Yes, I told you now with discretion. To enter the process in any matter without giving any reason. So what I say. But in doing so, no, I tell you now will be minded to look at the repercussions. The repercussions going into the future. So some say this year, that's a place I did there. can he prosecute a matter like this again in future in court? What I say, man, we got on agenda. But I don't think if my views were sorted the matter, I will tell him he should go in that direction. I don't think so.
Lawyer Gary Nimaku, Medasi P. Say Nancy I won't call work because me fat me 95 Lego inside na me who otherwise why fully fit na.
My name fully fit sir. And I said get to my name
Okay, I call by this so okay, so Lawyer Gary